Hello again, beautiful starseeds, and welcome to the month of October 2024. Yeah, it was really interesting. Now, of course, things can and do always change, but I do have to relay what I saw, and as always, take it or leave it. The word that came through was upheaval. The imagery that came through was a super stormy sea and like a boat that's just navigating this crazy stormy sea. And I think that that's kind of what we're going to experience. That's what we're going to have. And yes, at an individual level, but more so at a collective level, we are going to have this turbulence. Really, I see like more politically, there's going to be a lot of, I don't know if I want to say mandates or like, yeah, it just felt like maybe not mandates, but things that they're trying to pass, things that they're trying to change. Remember, they're losing, they are scared, and they don't know how to gain their power back. So they are trying to pull all of their resources together to gain that control back. And they won't. They won't be able to do it. So what we're seeing right now is a little, well, it's a lot of that manipulation. Now I'm also seeing like people rallying together and protesting. If that is already happening or that started happening a couple months before this, just know that I pre-record these predictions long in advance. I'm not even going to tell you how long in advance, but like, okay, I will tell you. Well, yeah, I'll tell you. Right now, it's October 2023 for me. So I do these predictions a year and a lot of the time a year and a half in advance. So sometimes they are spot on for the month and sometimes they are totally off. And it's because within that year, collectively, so many things could change. So at this point, I don't know if there have been protests. I don't know if there have been mandates. I don't know if there's been a lot of turbulence globally, politically, even economically, but this is what I'm picking up on for this time of year. What do we do about it? My number one advice to you in this moment, if that shit's going on. If not, easy breezy, fantastic. Then we've shifted something and hope we have a year to do it. I would much rather pick up on the worst and have it be the best. I mean, I think we would all want to be in that position. If that's not the case and shit is going down right now, then here's what I recommend. Try and avoid observing the turbulence. Try and avoid mainstream news. Try and avoid, scrolling on social media and having all of that bullshit, come at you. Try and focus on the best case scenario. Try and focus on what you do want to have happen rather than what is happening or what could happen. Remember, what the elites do is they work with predictive programming. They work with our ability to create and co-create reality by focusing on it. So if they are feeding you information, manipulation, lies, whatever you want to call it, if they're feeding that to you and you're eating it up, you're feeding into their plan. You're doing exactly what they want you to. So it's really important that you avoid feeding into that. Okay? And if you have family members or people in your life who are all about that, then create healthy boundaries. Just say, look, like, I don't want to hear it. I'm trying to create the reality that I want to see in the world, and I don't want to focus on that stuff. Or you could just be honest and say, and I've said this to family members, friends, even Nat before, babe, like, hearing that stuff makes me sick to my stomach. Like, I literally feel nauseous right now just talking to you about it. It's just not the right time. It's not the right place. And I just don't want to hear it. And I'm like, it sounds pretty rude when I say that, but I don't want to take that in. I don't want to focus on that. I don't want to worry about that. I don't want to create that. Sometimes we have to create a vision board of what we do want to see in the world, of what we do want to see in our own lives, right? In order to manifest it and bring it into fruition. So keep that in mind. And just know that you're exactly where you need to be. You are here for a reason. You are so, so needed. And if your life is a shitstorm right now, it will pass. And not only will all of this bullshit pass, but it will get better and better than you've ever experienced it. And I'm saying this both individually and collectively. As we are dealing with the bullshit in society, we are clearing the bullshit so that we can really align ourselves to the highest vibration. As always, thank you so, so much for being here. And until next time, I will see you in the new Earth frequency. Bye for now.